What's up, Lycans? As requested in my last video, today I'm going to go over what I think is the most efficient way to get through the Shores of Gold. I recommend experiencing it fully the first time you do it, and try to follow some of the clues, as it's good to know how it's been done and it's quite clever how it's been put together. But using my method, this is the quickest we managed to do it, in about 40 to 45 minutes from setting sail, so let's jump right into it. For the first step, we want to server hop until we can get onto Ancient Spire Outpost. This is the closest one to Morris Peak, which is where we're going to pick up the Tall Tale from. Speak to Lorena, grab yourself a quest for a Ashen Chest and an Ashen Key. We're going to dig them up, you'll see later why, but we're going to grab them and then we're going to set sail east to Morris Peak. Just while we're sailing, we're getting really close to that 100 subscriber goal so that we can get that link that we're waiting for. So if you enjoy my content, consider hitting that subscribe button below. Hit the bell, that'll give you some notifications of when I upload. So if you want to see some more Sea of Thieves tips, tricks and guides, then keep an eye on this space. Once you arrive at Morris Peak, head over, pick up the Tall Tale, and then we're going to head north straight towards the Shores of Gold. Once you arrive at the Shores of Gold, you want to pull up on the southwest side of the island. We're going to park our ship between the Boat Vault and the Shark Vault. Grab your Ashen Chest here, we're going to jump off, drop it down on the beach, and then we're going to run over. We're going to do Boat Vault first, followed by Shark Vault while we're down this side of the map. As of recording this video, all the codes in the vault are the same every time that you do it. So what I'm going to do is show you each of those codes this time as we go through. Whether they'll change this in the future, I highly doubt it. It's been that way for a long time. So the code for this vault, we've got Kraken, Shark, Turtle, and Flame. Hit the button, grab your medallion, and we're going to head back out to our Ashen Chest. I'm going to store it in there while we pop over and do the Shark Vault. I've tried to keep this video as short as possible, but I want you to be able to retrace my steps to make this as efficient as possible. So I'm going to include where the vaults are and running to them, and probably just cut out a few little bits of just running around, backtracking footsteps. With the Shark Vault, we need to enter 3 sequences of codes. The third one is always broken, so I'm going to label this as blank as we talk through them. The first sequence is Arrow, Bear, Blank, and Kraken. The second sequence is Mermaid, Boat, Blank, and Snake. And the last code is Turtle, Scarab, Blank, and Kraken. Hit the button, grab the medallion, and back to our Ashen Chest we go. Grab your Ashen Chest, reboard the ship, and this time we are going to head around the east side of the island, heading north. We're going to stop next to the Warrior Vault. Once you arrive, jump off. We're going to head down into the Warrior Vault. For this sequence, we need to make the blocks look like this key up on the wall. So light the lights, enter the code, as you can see in front of me now. Grab the medallion and then back to the ship to move around to Kraken. What we're going to do now is continue to follow the east side, heading north around to the Kraken Vault, and we're going to park on the west side of the Kraken Vault, and there's a small ladder that we can take as a shortcut once we get around there. Once you've pulled up, leave your ship out on this bit, follow my footsteps here. There's a ladder we can use to take a shortcut up to the compass vault. It'll save a massive amount of time on your journey. Hopefully you can sprint swim a bit better than I can. Drop down your chest. We're going to leave it here. This ladder is going to take us straight up to the compass vault. Once you've done that, head over to Kraken. This vault's easy on the codes, but a bit of a pain in terms of the spikes coming out of the floor. So, light everything up. As you can see, we've got these horrible spikes of death going around the room, which just makes this a nightmare. But what we've got to do is enter 4 of the same symbol. Okay, let's try again. Right, so we want snake first time. And the second one, we want this picture here, the 3 people. And there we go. This is the last medallion we need to head to the compass vault. And then we can get our gold key. Once you head out, if you head over this A little bit of water here. Jump up on these rocks. Straight down. Straight across back to where we left our chest, and then you can follow my footsteps for the quickest way to get to the compass vault. Let's head back. We'll grab our treasure chest. I'd recommend once you've done this, if you're going to do a bunch of clears in the same session like we did, keep hold of that ashen chest. Just save spending more doubloons on more quests. Although I'm sure everybody's got thousands of them. Grab your chest, and then we can go and throw those last 3 medallions into the vault. Now this whole thing is obviously more quicker with 2 of you. We did it on a duo sloop. I'd recommend bringing 2 of you to do this. That way you can split this guide up and you can follow individual bits. So what we did is one person on the first bit went into shark, one person went into boat, then we met back. When we got to the second bit, one person went straight up to Kraken, one person jumped off and went to warrior and met halfway. It just makes it a lot quicker. Once you arrive back on the ship, we're going to now move around to this gap in the rocks. And the goal here is we need to fire ourselves out of the cannon, and we're going to aim first statue on the left hand side. Once you're up, drop down through these holes, and then just behind the door is a switch. Important to note here, if you're doing multiple runs, you don't have to keep doing that. So if you're staying on the same server, the door will stay open, so you can just bring your key straight over. So go back to the ship, grab the key, and then we're going to go into the vault, get this thing finished. I'm going to include the jumping puzzles and sequences in this video. If you're familiar with the Shores of Gold and you know how to do this, there's no need to continue watching the video really. I'm just going to go through it, show where to jump, how to jump, what to turn, etc. So the rest of it is fairly linear. So if you are dipping out now, thanks for watching. Just remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep seeing more Sea of Thieves content. So throw your medallion in. There are checkpoints through here, so this will help you. If you do die, you can respawn and carry on. There is a tiny little shortcut here where we can drop down and just cut a little bit out. It's relatively linear. I'd recommend grabbing food from these barrels as you go through. First section, it's quite simple. Just wait for the spikes to fully retract and head through. If they're sticking out of the floor even a little bit, they will still kill you. I always get caught out by that one every time, I can guarantee it. So this section's dark. You're going to need your lantern out here to see where you jump in. If you just follow my footsteps, try and land in the middle of the beams if you can. the rounded edges, sometimes you will just slip straight off them onto the spikes. And so here we need something to help us cross. So if you raise this capstan, it's going to turn the jumping puzzle around a little bit. This is a bit that I always fall at, if I'm honest. It's these jumps are a bit of a pain. I like to aim for this section just there. And there we go. Fairly straightforward after that little awkward bit there. Okay, so we just need to jump this. The easiest way to do it, as soon as it goes past, over we go. This next room is the first lot of skeletons we've got to kill, so fairly simply just wipe all these out and then we're going to move on to the next bit. Once the captain's dead, head over these steps. We need to turn this capstan on the right here to open this next door. This is always the scariest looking one. As soon as that blade goes past, sprint and just commit. And there we go, we're through. Another round of skellies. Kill these, and then there's not much more to do. Okay, capstan up. Open that door. These traps are fairly simple. As it rotates round, over we go. Last room, these wooden plates on the floor will trigger a bunch of spikes like in previous Tall Tales. There's 3 switches around the room. So there's one here, just on the left as you come in. There's one by the door to go out, so you can jump up these little rocks to get over that bit pretty easily. Here, and then the last one is behind this scaffolding. That, and that's it. And then, ladies and gents, we are through all of the jumping puzzles. All that's left to do is raise this last capstan and enter the boss fight. I'm not going to include the boss fight in this video. A few tips. There's 3 ammo chests around the room. I'm going to whiz around the room quickly once this capstan's up to show you where they are. Bring a blunderbuss. With 2 people, it doesn't take very long at all to take him down. Just keep refilling your ammo, keep spamming in with your blunderbuss. There's various barrels around the outside of the room to restock your food. If you do die, you respawn back in this room, so it's not too bad at all. So, ammo. You have 1 here. Here. You have 1 here. And you have 1 here. Once you've killed him, you can grab his skull. It's worth 10k to sell, so it's worth taking back. This door will open, and then we can head back outside, head south to Morris Peak, re-grab the quest, rinse and repeat. If you found this guide useful, let me know below. If you've got any extra tips for other people trying to complete the tall tale, let me know. As always guys, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll see you on the seas.